from this to this. All right, guys, we're gonna be trying to finish our workbench today. We've got a couple hours to get some work in, so let's get at it. We're gonna be building our second section and hopefully the spot where our miter saw goes today. So wish me luck. I don't got my plane yet, so I'm just gonna use my miter saw here to do some cheat cuts and make these even. Yeah, nice and even now. So what I'll do is I'll bring the blade down and I'll just butt it up right up against it, the top one. And that's just going to give us a nice little cut right there. So I had ran out of 4x4s, so what I'm doing is I made some 4x4s myself, had some 2x4s. Now, it's not as strong as it would be, but I put this nice half lap in there. And we're gonna put it in. Oh. Now I could be using wood glue to make this stronger, but I figure it's just a workbench for now, so we'll see if I need it later on. See what it looks like. Oh. Almost forgot. Got one more leg. All right, so we got a little rock. We got a little rock right here. See if I can fix that real quick. Oh. Second part of it done. I got to put a top on it real quick. Did the inside bracing so that way I can throw a little shelf on there real quick and it made it nice and sturdy. This motherfucker ain't going nowhere. So let's go. So I messed up and I got to put these center supports in before I put my top in. Pretty easy to do. Just gonna clamp these in here and screw them in real quick. Alright guys, so that's going to give us a little thing to, a little brace support for when we drill our tabletop in. Alright guys, so we got the second section done. Now we just got to build our connecting piece. So that way we don't got to move our miter saw around all the time. It's definitely going to help us speed up cutting down boards and just overall efficiency. And then after that, I should be getting a bunch of stuff that I ordered. I got a vise coming in. I'm going to install it here. Got to replace this with a 6-inch or 8-inch piece, I believe is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use some of the same topping as I did with this. And do the front lap right here. So I got something to join it to, but that's going to be for another video here in the future. Let's get this third section knocked out and see if we can get this miter saw all mounted. Alright guys, so this is what we decided to do. I just threw some braces and I made sure there was 18.5 on each side. And then I just toenailed these guys in here. And it's looking pretty good. Good old construction lumber. But yeah, I'm gonna put a top on here, and then if I measure it correctly, it should be sitting pretty flush with this guy. So let's check out if I did it right. Alright guys, so this is what I was using for my old miter saw table, and this is what we're building it to. I think I'm gonna be much happier with this. Oh yeah. We got it set in here. Now I do got to anchor it down, and I got to drill a hole for the cord as well as the dust collection system, which will be next. So that way I got all this all the time. Good old sawdust. Woo! Because this bag back here basically does nothing. So yeah, super excited about this though. We got it pretty flush. When I plane it down, it'll come out a little bit better, but I haven't got that in yet. And also it allows for the boards to come all the way off. So if we're working with 8 to 10 foot stock, I just still ain't catching on this wall. Now I can slide it back when I'm not using it, so that way when I got stuff clamped right here, it's not necessarily in the way. I do want to anchor it down, but I think I'm going to do some sort of quick connect system, so that way I can pop it up real quick, slide it back when it's not being used, and it'll be out of the way. Pull that forward, and then I could get it pretty much all the way up against the wall over there. From this to this. Oh yeah. Ba, ba, ba. This thing is so nice. It'll hold the board all the way down without hitting the wall, which is gonna be great. I do gotta anchor it down, but that ain't gonna be a big deal. And we got our off-cut board. Ugh, I'm gonna fill that in with something, I think, or flip that piece of board around. It drives me a little crazy. But yeah, once we get the planer, I'm gonna plane the tops of these guys down. They're gonna be nice and smooth, and we're gonna have a nice work area to get going on some projects. All right, I hope you guys enjoy this. Sheesh!